Ladies and gentlemen, I am Porter Blakemore, Grand Marshal of the faculty. Welcome. Now please stand for our national anthem and join us in singing as we are led by Lisa Blake Johnson, class of 2015. Thank you. Now please be seated.
Good evening. I'm Jonathan Levin, Provost of the University of Mary Washington. As the institution's Chief Academic Officer, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to this graduate commencement ceremony. I commend the candidates on your outstanding achievement in earning your advanced degrees, and I welcome the many family members and friends who join the students in this very special celebration. It is now my privilege to introduce Richard V. Hurley, President of the University of Mary Washington.
Thank you, Dr. Levin. Members of the Board of Visitors, UMW faculty, distinguished guests, parents, family members, and most especially, members of the graduating class. I am delighted to have the opportunity to welcome you to this beautiful and historic campus for our graduate commencement ceremony. I extend my warmest congratulations to you, the degree candidates, and I commend you on your accomplishments. I am honored to be sharing such a special occasion with you. As each of you prepares to walk across this stage in a few moments and receive your hard-earned diploma, I invite you to pause briefly to reflect upon those who have helped you get to this place, the spouses, parents, and other family members whose love, support, and encouragement have been invaluable to your success. So I now invite all the degree candidates to rise and give a round of applause to your family members who are here today and who have been with you all along your journey. It is a privilege to serve as the president of the University of Mary Washington. One of the greatest joys of being president is the opportunity to interact with such outstanding students. I am confident that the women and men we celebrate today will excel as educational and business leaders for our state and nation. UMW is one of the America's leading universities, and in large part, that is due to the quality of students who come here and all that they achieve, both here at the university and later in life. Commencement is a time of new beginnings. For you, our soon-to-be alumni, commencement means turning the page to a new chapter of your life. As you go forth from here, go with confidence that you are well prepared to make your mark in the world. Be assured that this great university will remain true to its core values of academic excellence, honor, and service, that your degree will only continue to grow in value. Through the years to come, we will forever share the bond forged by our common experiences here. I look forward to shaking hands with each of you to congratulate you personally on reaching this milestone. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Holly Cuellar, Rector of the University and Mary Washington Class of 1989, to bring greetings on behalf of the Board of Visitors.
Thank you, President Hurley. To our parents, spouses, family members, friends, and distinguished guests, I welcome you on behalf of the University of Mary Washington's Board of Visitors, our institution's governing board. The board is honored to participate in this graduate commencement ceremony and to the graduating class of 2015, we offer our sincere congratulations for all that you have accomplished during your time at Mary Washington. We are confident that your advanced degree has prepared you for your life's journey, and we wish you Godspeed. As you prepare to take your leave from us, I wanted to pause for a moment to reflect on what you take with you. First, you leave with your master's degree, a piece of parchment, but also a symbol of your educational journey. It is tangible evidence of the culmination of your hard work and tireless efforts to learn and grow in ways that you've planned and ways that you never imagined. At the same time, it is quite literally the seal of approval by our faculty, the recognition that you are world ready and prepared to rise to the challenges of life and career. Second, you leave with your relationships, connections to others formed in different ways during your time here. Some will last a lifetime, others may wither with time. Some have yet to reach full bloom. Treasure and nurture them, because they are assets that will carry you far, wherever you will go. And finally, you leave with your story, your Mary Washington story. All of us gathered here today have our own unique Mary Washington story. It is a story that binds your past, your present, and future course to this place which has nourished your mind, your body, and spirit. It's your retelling of this transformational experience. It's a story that began before you set foot on our campus, and it's one that became more complex with each course, each conversation, each encounter. It's a story that has evolved as you've endured and triumphed despite the many hurdles and obstacles of the past few years, and it's one that may not yet fully be apparent to you at this commencement exercise. Undoubtedly, it's a story that will continue to grow and evolve in the days, months, and years to come, wherever you may go. Sometimes edited, sometimes raw, sometimes embellished with good cheer. It is the story of a time at this great university, a time that means so much to each of us. And so my advice to you, my fellow graduates of this remarkable institution, is to tell your story, share it with others, and be proud of it. Thank you and best wishes for all that's yet to come.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce our 2015 graduate commencement speaker, one of Virginia's great educational leaders. Dr. Stephen R. Staples was appointed Virginia's 24th Superintendent of Public Instruction by Governor Terry McAuliffe. As superintendent, Dr. Staples serves as the executive officer of the Virginia Department of Education, which is the administrative agency for the Commonwealth's public schools. He also serves as Secretary of the Board of Education. Prior to his appointment as Superintendent of Public Instruction, Dr. Staples served as the Executive Director of the Virginia Association of School Superintendents, was a faculty member at the College of William and Mary from 2008 to 2012, and worked in various capacities in 4 Virginia school divisions. He began his career in public education in 1976 in Prince George County, where he taught elementary, middle, and high school students, and also served as a high school department chair and assistant principal for instruction. In 1985, Dr. Staples became principal of Hopewell High School, and 3 years later moved to Montgomery County as Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction. He served, beginning in 1991, as Division Superintendent in York County for 16 years. During his tenure in York County, Dr. Staples implemented a variety of innovative programs, including magnet programs in fine arts, math, science, and technology, and a charter school program linking academic standards to licensure, competencies, and career technical fields. In 1997, he was selected as Virginia Superintendent of the Year. Dr. Staples received his doctorate in education administration and supervision from Virginia Tech, a master's degree in education administration and supervision, as well as a bachelor's degree in history and English from the College of William and Mary. We are honored to welcome Dr. Stephen Staples to the University of Mary Washington.
President Hurley, members of the board, faculty and staff, certainly honored guests, and graduates. Exhale, you're almost there. I thank you so much for the invitation and the opportunity to join in this evening's ceremonies, and certainly want to congratulate not only our graduates, but the many members of the support team who were here, the family, friends, peers, and of course the faculty that brought you to this evening. Just a few weeks ago, I was speaking to a group of high school students, and I made a huge mistake. Write this down. Never agree to take questions from the floor in front of a group of high school students. Seriously, they were a good group with, as you'd expect, some very interesting questions. And after we got through some of the more bizarre ones, one caught my attention. A student said, "Dr. Staples, are leaders made or born?" I'm not sure the answer I gave at that time was a good one. In fact, I'm still not sure I really know the right answer to that question. Hopefully, in just a few minutes, we can get closer to the answer by exploring 3 leaders from the past. First, Abraham Lincoln. Now, he's remembered for many positive things. Abraham Lincoln was, of course, the 16th President of the United States, the author of the Emancipation Proclamation. He's remembered as the leader in our country through the bloodiest war in U.S. history. But truthfully, his leadership career did not start very well. His first business venture failed, even though it was started in a robust economy. Although he practiced law, he was never admitted to law school. And he lost his very first election for the Illinois General Assembly. Just a sample of his experiences, but they do point out that things don't always go well as we begin our careers, but Lincoln is perhaps most remembered for his tenacity, his refusal to give up. In fact, after one of the biggest victories in the Civil War, Union General McDowell reported to the president that after the Battle of Gettysburg, he had driven the enemy from our soil. Lincoln was angry, and he pounded his fist on the table and he said, "Don't you understand? It's all our soil." He was committed to the idea that the Union could not be split. Another leader to consider is Martin Luther King Jr. There were many obstacles to his leadership. He was born into the segregated South and experienced discrimination firsthand. Personally, he battled depression, and at one point he actually jumped from a second-story window because he was despondent. Early in his own journey of faith, he struggled with teachings of the Bible, and he admitted that he did not readily accept some of the main tenets of Christianity early in his life. But through his leadership, he overcame each of those obstacles. He passed the entrance exam into Morehouse College at age 15. He went on to complete his doctoral degree in systematic theology at Boston University and became pastor of a church by the age of 25. He helped found the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, the organizational structure that would lead the civil rights movement across black churches in the United States, and he led the use of nonviolent protest to advocate for change. He refused to accept the status quo of segregation and discrimination. Finally, our third leader is Mother Teresa. Her father died unexpectedly when she was only 8 years old, and it could have certainly made her bitter and angry. Instead, she immersed herself in her faith and became a nun. She believed her mission was to educate young people. After she became a nun, she served as a teacher and a school principal at a girls' school in Calcutta. But years into her ministry, she determined she had a new calling, helping the poor of the community, not educating the young. It took her almost 2 years of effort to be released from her convent in order to go and work out in the city. And after 2 years, she left the security of that convent and went into the city with no plan, no resources, no support. Eventually, through her work, she established a home for the destitute when they were dying, an orphanage, a leper colony, a nursing home, a family clinic, and a string of mobile health clinics. In the 1980s, she came to the United States and opened a home for those infected with HIV and AIDS. She accomplished all of this despite her very own human questions about her own faith and beliefs. When she died in 1997, her missionaries of charity numbered over 4,000 workers and countless volunteers, with 610 foundations in 123 countries on 7 continents. Before her death, she was awarded the Jewel of India, the highest honor bestowed on Indian civilians, as well as the now defunct Soviet Union's Gold Medal of the Soviet Peace Committee. And in 1979, Mother Teresa won her highest honor when she was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in recognition of her work in bringing help to suffering humanity. As your final comment, I want you to compare and contrast the 3 leaders. Truthfully, each of those leaders displayed some common traits, and I'm not going to subject you to another 3-hour graduate course. I'm going to reference 2. All 3 refused to simply accept circumstances as they were. They worked to make progress, to improve life, despite obstacles and challenges in their professional and personal life. And secondly, all three led from the heart. Their leadership was an extension of their core beliefs and their core principles. As you celebrate the completion of your own programs of preparation, I encourage your leadership to model those examples. We need high-quality leaders in today's world. Perhaps it was President Teddy Roosevelt who said it best almost a century ago. I'll use his exact words, but you can translate them to today to know that they really do apply to all of us. Teddy Roosevelt said, "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes up short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows the great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best, in the end, knows the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who know neither victory nor defeat." So I don't know if we know now if leaders were born or made. I suspect it's a combination of the two, and perhaps it doesn't matter as long as leaders are willing to accept the expectations, the responsibilities, and the challenges inherent in leadership, as long as we are all ready to become one of those willing to dare greatly. This evening, I commend your willingness to step into the arena, your commitment to refuse to accept what is if what could be is better, and a belief that you will lead by your core principles. Congratulations on your accomplishments. I look forward to your leadership making a difference. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Staples, for your inspirational address. For you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Congratulations.
Please.
Thank you all.
Token of our appreciation for sharing your thoughts this evening.
Thank you very much.
It is now my great pleasure to present this year's Outstanding Faculty Member Award. The Outstanding Graduate Faculty Award recognizes a faculty member who displays excellence in teaching graduate courses, is an active researcher, and provides leadership and service to the university's graduate program. This year's recipient came to UMW in 2004 with over 35 years of prior teaching experience in a variety of positions at both public and private higher education institutions. He has taught a wide array of courses over that time and has also served as a consultant to a number of businesses. He even did some time in administrative positions, and it's nice to see that his colleagues who selected him for this award did not hold that against him. Students often comment favorably on our winner's professional approach to teaching and to the blend of scholarship and practical application typical of his courses. They report that while he sets high standards, he also creates a warm, supportive environment. In this way, students learn to believe they can meet those challenges and excel. On more than one occasion, students have commented that they found his among the most rigorous and enjoyable courses they have taken. Our recipient's research focuses on organizational behavior, and human resource management, among other topics. During his time at UMW, he has served with distinction on a number of college and university committees and has been an influence in shaping the development of the MBA program. Please join me in congratulating this year's outstanding graduate faculty member, who I invite to the podium, Senior Lecturer in Management, Dr. Bob Green. I am pleased now to announce the award of Faculty Emerita to a dedicated and deeply respected teaching faculty upon her retirement from service to the University of Mary Washington. This honor, by action of the Board of Visitors, is bestowed upon the following faculty member. I ask her to stand as I read her name. Best wishes to our new Faculty Emerita, Dr. Suzanne G. Huff, Professor of Education. We now move to the conferring of degrees. The deans of the colleges will present the students for the conferring of degrees, and members of their faculty will then call students to the platform to receive their diplomas. Mr. President, please come forward. Dr. Lynn Richardson, Dean of the College of Business, will present the candidates for the degrees of Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in Management Information Systems, and the dual Master of Business Administration and Master of Science in Management Information Systems.
Will the candidates for the following degrees please rise and remain standing? Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in Management Information Systems, and the dual Master of Business Administration and Master of Science in Management Information Systems. Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty, I have the honor of presenting these candidates who have completed all requirements for the degrees of Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in Management Information Systems, and the dual degree Master of Business Administration and Master of Science in Management Information Systems.
Will the platform party please stand for the conferring of the degrees? By virtue of the authority vested in me as President by the Rector and visitors of the University of Mary Washington, and on the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby declare you Masters of Business Administration, Masters of Science in Management Information Systems, and dual degree Masters of Business Administration and Masters of Science in Management Information Systems of the University of Mary Washington, with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining. Congratulations. The platform party and the candidates may be seated. The platform party can be seated. Thank you.
I will now call forward the candidates by groups according to specific degrees earned to receive their diplomas. At this time, will those individuals receiving the Masters of Business Administration degree please come forward as directed by our faculty marshals to receive your diplomas. Austin Adair. Larissa Colette Atkinson. Anya Beziru. Adrian Elise Bay. Rachel Carey. Sarah Elizabeth Dagan. Louis Ferrarini. Jennifer D. Farrell. Daniel Brian Frank. Caitlin Molly Haggerty. Tamika L. Hood. Michael Allen Hunnell. Emily Lynn Cavanaugh. Thomas Leu. Yarno Mansky. Yvonne Matthews. Laura Ann McDonald. Ryan J. Miller. Edward H. Milton, Jr. Payman Noor. Fernando Martin Pena. Kara Rayla. Adam M. Rollison. Kelly Faye Sims. Megan Leanne Torres. Anika Ngenje Wilson. At this time, I invite those individuals receiving the Master of Science in Management Information Systems degree to please come forward as directed by our faculty marshals to receive your diplomas. Anna D. Francis. Ferdinand Frimpong. Trinese Devon Lacey. Robert Earl Lee. Now, will those individuals receiving the dual Masters of Business Administration and Masters of Science in Management Information Systems degrees please come forward as directed by our faculty marshals to receive your diplomas. Jose Antonio Babiera Duque. Nicholas A. Roddy. Jose Francisco Vasquez.
Dr. Mary Gendernalic Cooper, Dean of the College of Education, will present the candidates for the degrees of Master of Education and Master of Science in Elementary Education.
Will the candidates for the degree of Masters in Education and Master of Science in Elementary Education please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty, I have the honor of presenting these candidates who have completed all requirements for the degrees of Masters of Education and Master of Science in Elementary Education.
Will the platform party please stand for the conferring of the degrees? By virtue of the authority vested in me as president by the rector and visitors of the University of Mary Washington, and on the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby declare you Masters of Education and Masters of Science in Elementary Education of the University of Mary Washington, with all of the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining. Congratulations. The platform party and the candidates may be seated.
Will those individuals receiving the Masters of Education degree please come forward as directed by our faculty marshals to receive your diplomas? Asma Abdurrahman. Caitlin S. Blashford. Kathleen Elise Bush. Brianna Nichelle Chaudhry. Rosa Chiarillo Ugarte. Rita Elena Daniel. Melina K. Downs. Kimberly Lynn Evans. Laura Lee Filkowski. Andrea M. Forcum. Gabrielle Marie Frohock. Karen M. Fuqua. Nisa Mainumi John Gregorio. Linda Kate Ficklin. Tracy Folks Jackson. Jenna Raquel Johnson. What? Aaron Stott Calmet. Thomas Neal Cooper Kelly. Whitney Elise Kuiper. Carrie Elizabeth Kistner Murphy. Laurie Lehman. Sydney Marie Manuel Cruz. Heather Marshall. Patrick H. McGuire. Jennifer L. Mithram. Amy Marie Barger Miller. Christian Chirac Miller. Jason Sean Milton. Casey Moore. Melissa Neiman. Samantha Wallace Patron. Holly Marie Perucci. Lauren Elizabeth Puglia. Evelise Rivera de Jesus. Ezra Verses Robinson. Elizabeth Ann Schumacher. Melissa Nicole Schuler. Elizabeth Bursley Spencer. Margot Juliet Beyer Storch. Jordan Ruth Swank. Christopher Stephen Webb. Kelsey Lee Elizabeth Wheaton. Kimberly Wilkins. Wendy Ann Wright.
Will those individuals receiving the Master of Science in Elementary Education degree please come forward as directed by our faculty marshals to receive your diploma? Caroline Hope Bender. Amanda P. Blush. Amanda M. Bowers. Kelsey Walden Carter. Catherine Ann Chase. Allison Carol Klein. Gemma Louise Cohen. Brianna M. Diagata. Emily Ann Davis. Lena Ewell. Jillian Finney. Julia Lauren Gattuso. I got it. Catherine Rose Gigantiello. Kelly Gray Glazebrook. Kelly Ann Griffith. Catherine Ann Ivy. Catherine Grace Lohr. Faculty member Laurie Abill, Associate Professor of Education, will be presenting her goddaughter, Madeline McAllister, her diploma. Tara McCrone. Erica Christine McPhee. Jenny Megan Miller. Colin Eugene Overacker. Galen Michaela Query. Christine Elizabeth Schultz. Kimberly Louise Slater. Kay Margaret Thomas. Elizabeth Walker.
Congratulations again to all. You are now graduates of the University of Mary Washington. Wear that distinction with pride. I wish you every success and happiness in the years ahead.
to welcome you into the family of UMW alumni, it is my pleasure to introduce the President of the University of Mary Washington Alumni Association, Michael Charnoff, class of 1995.
Good evening. I'm honored to be among the first to offer congratulations to the UMW graduate class of 2015. One more time. I want to commend you on all your hard work and perseverance that brought you here this evening, but I also know that you're anxious to celebrate with your friends and family, so I will be brief. Just a few moments ago, you became a member of the University of Mary Washington Alumni Association. As the president, I want to warmly welcome you to another part of the Mary Washington family. You are automatically a lifetime member. There are no dues, there are no special requirements, but there are many benefits. You are now part of a network of more than 38,000 Mary Washington alumni who are helping to make this world a better place. We are an extended family that includes a diverse group of professionals in all walks of life. Mary Washington alumni are always excited to meet a fellow graduate and always happy to help one another. Your fellow alumni are an ongoing resource. We are your friends, your mentors, your employers, and your employees. We are your partners in service, in commerce, and intellectual pursuits. So as you leave here today, in addition to your diploma, I hope that you take with you some wonderful memories, some lasting friendships, and the realization that you have received a first-class education here at Mary Washington. So step forward with confidence. You were very well prepared for what comes ahead. Thank you.
Our ceremony will conclude in a few moments with the singing of the alma mater, which is printed on the back page of the program. We respectfully request that you remain in your places until the conclusion of the recessional. Following the ceremony, the graduates and their family members are invited to attend a reception sponsored by the UMW Alumni Association on Campus Walk, directly across from the front steps of this building. Now, please stand and join in the singing of the alma mater, led by Ison Malikassamy, class of 2015.